The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Cassidy Grey!
Welcome everyone to Grand Tour Wrestling Underground. I'm your host, Infinite Fantasy, and we're live here in Indianapolis, the home of Cassidy Grey, who will be opening tonight's event. And here we have her stepping into the brand new upgraded ring for GTW Underground. And I gotta say, those new ring aprons look absolutely beautiful in this arena.
And her opponent from Dallas, Texas, Amaya!
And here comes her opponent, the Amazon, known as Amaya, making her way to the ring for tonight's opening match. The crowd here at Indianapolis is going absolutely crazy as we have the hometown girl, Cassidy Grey, going one-on-one with Amaya right here tonight. And just a reminder for those watching the live streams here on Twitch, don't forget to follow. Every bit of support counts. And for those of you who catch the content on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. There's always brand new GTW content every week. We got a great night here on Underground. Not only do we have Cassidy Grey, who's from right here in Indianapolis, we also have a main event tonight where the intergender tag team titles will be on the line. We're going to have the Wolfpack going up against Chase University, the belts on the line here at Underground's main event. And we're starting off, Cassidy Grey had the advantage. Amaya with the counter, but Cassidy Grey now bringing the pressure onto her opponent with a huge slam, the entire arena shaking under the pressure of that attack. Cassidy Grey with a knee to the face to Amaya, now waiting for her to get to her feet. They grapple up. Here comes the Irish Whip. Amaya off the ropes. A kick to the next section. But Amaya ends up breaking the momentum by grabbing the ropes there and counters with a facebuster onto Cassidy Grey. Seeing her use that size and power to her advantage now, driving the knee into the arm. You can see Amaya, she's a big powerhouse compared to an athlete like Cassidy Grey, and she knows it. Now bring Cassidy to the corner. She's fighting back as hard as she can, throwing the elbows to the ribs. And there's an Irish whip. And what a maneuver by Cassidy Grey. We see Amaya's head bouncing right off that second turnbuckle like a dumbbell. And here comes the pin. One. And there's Amaya kicking out. You can hear the crowd here in Indianapolis chanting for Cassidy Grey, the hometown girl, in tonight's opening match. And there's Cassidy Grey with a right hook. And there's an executioner driving Amaya's head in the middle of the ring mat. Now it looks like Cassidy following up with a submission hold. Amaya rolling her way out of it. And with two right hands, manages to break free. Cassidy Grey very aware though, seeing all of Amaya's moves. But Amaya still coming in hard with a hit toss, followed by a leg drop to the back. Amaya continuing the punishment on the Cassidy Grey. And look at those desperate kicks on Cassidy Grey. A knee to the face. And a forward slam. Here she comes. High risk maneuver. Cassidy Grey gonna fly with the frog splash, but nobody home. Amaya rolls out of the way. And here comes Amaya with a frog splash of her own. Springing off the top rope, and here comes the pin. 1. And a kick out from Cassidy Grey. Amaya attempting a lion's hold. Nobody home as Cassidy Grey rolls out of the way. And thus far, these two women seem to be evenly matched in this opening singles bout. There's Amaya's head being rung up against the top turnbuckle. And here comes Cassidy Grey attempting for Super Hurricanrana. Amaya with a counter, bringing in a swanton. Now Cassidy Grey off the ropes. Amaya uses full momentum, and there's a leg sweep, driving Cassidy Grey's face right into the ground. Now she has a fireman's carry. And oh my gosh, could this be it? Will she get the 3? No, Cassidy Grey kicking out on 2. That was a very close one. Cassidy Grey nearly lost the match right there. Amaya keeping the pressure on as she delivers a dropkick, sending Cassidy Grey outside the ring. And here goes Amaya on the top turnbuckle. Frog splash with no way home. She just dropped 10 feet in the air onto nothing but the floor's mat. Cassidy Grey now bringing the fight back inside the ring. And here she comes, playing to the crowd in her home of Indianapolis. Shoulder takedown by Amaya, now setting Cassidy Grey up, looking for the finisher, looking to end this match. She comes out with that second rope and a cutter. What an orthodox cutter by Amaya. She's going for the pin. And it's a 1. It's a 2. And there's the win by Amaya, defeating Indianapolis' own Cassidy Grey.
Here is your winner, Amaya!
And there's the win by Amaya here on GTW Underground. I gotta say, Amaya has been very impressive as of late in her singles bouts. Another huge victory by this Amazon. Coming up next on GTW Underground, the intergender tag team titles will be on the line as the Wolfpack go up against Chase University. That's coming up next. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome everyone back to Grand Tour Wrestling Underground, and we're about to have an intergender tag team title match right here in Indianapolis. And here they come, the intergender tag team champions, the team of King Castor Black and Amy Zero. Together they form the Wolfpack. And ever since debuting into GTW, Castor Black and Amy Zero have dominated the mixed gender tag team division. It was the Olympians, the team of Rebecca Troy and Damian Maximus, who were defeated by these two. And now they rule the tag team division as the intergender tag team champions. Tonight, they'll be defending against the team of Duke Hudson and Thea Hale of Chase University. And here comes the first member of Chase University as Thea Hale comes leading the charge in this intergender tag team match. Normally she sits on the sidelines as the Chase University's cheerleader, but tonight she'll be in the ring alongside with Duke Hudson as they compete for the intergender tag team titles. And here comes her partner for tonight. And looks like he's sending a message to the Wolfpack tonight, showing that he's planning to bring home the championship belt as he carries his championship trophy to the ring. I want to remind everyone that it's not a GTW trophy and has nothing to do with this promotion. Yet, here he comes carrying it as if showing off that he's every bit of a champion as the Wolfpack. And the question is, will he be enough? Will he be enough as Thea Hale's partner to secure victory here tonight? Can Chase University bring home the gold here tonight?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Mixed Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Thea Hale and Duke Hudson, Chase University. And their opponents, the Mixed Tag Team Champions, Amy Zero and the King, Caster Black, the Wolfpack.
And we're about to get this championship match started right here on Underground. Looks like we're going to be starting off with Amy Zero and Thea Hale, the two women of each respective team, starting off in this tag team title match. There's a super kick by Amy Zero onto Thea Hale. They grapple up. Here comes the Irish whip. Thea Hale with the reversal onto Amy Zero. And a huge right hook by Thea Hale. Immediately, you can tell how focused Chase University is in this title match. Already dominating in this competition. Thea Hale now making a tag to her partner Duke Hudson. And he's attempted a German suplex, an elbow from Amy Zero intercepting him. And look at that freakish strength of Amy Zero, their werewolf-like power from this competitor. And that's exactly what Caster Black and Amy Zero are. They claim to be a wolf pack. That they are beyond human. That these two are werewolves. Caster Black, the leader of the pack. Amy Zero, his strong enforcer. And that much was made clear as Amy Zero just displayed her super strength. And now Caster Black, who's even stronger, now in the ring against Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson grabbing the ropes to break momentum. Now gets the grapple. And he comes with a powerbomb onto the King, Caster Black. It's a right hook. Duke Hudson now going for a headlock. And there he goes, right between the eyes. Now making the tag to Thea Hale. Grapple up, Thea Hale going for Irish whip. Caster Black off the ropes. Thea goes under. She goes over, full momentum. And a spiral takedown by Thea Hale. is working on the arm of Caster Black. She's locking in the armbar. Caster seems to be in amounts of trouble right here, but here he comes with the reversal, and look at those right hands breaking the hold. They grapple up. Caster Black going for the Irish whip. And a huge elbow by Thea Hale. Caster Black again with that size and power. Still just able to power to Thea Hale. You can see she's doing everything she can to try and fight back desperately, but nothing seems to be breaking through against one half of the tag team champions. And a close on by Thea Hale, surprising the whole crowd here as she goes for the pin. One, and a kick out by Caster Black. Overhand slap. Now going for a neck breaker onto King Caster Black, who makes a hot tag, jumping across the ring to bring in Amy Zero. Zero with a huge kick to the head of Thea Hale. The two women now squaring off again in this match. And just look at that. Amy Zero dominating over Thea Hale there. The confidence off of this werewolf is brewing. Now she's climbing on top, just jab after jab after jab, and a slap to the face just to send a clear message to the challenger. He now throws Thea Hale into the corner and makes a tag to Caster Black, the Wolf Pack, going for a double team move. They both throw Thea Hale off the ropes. And Thea Hale in a lot of trouble. And there's Caster Black, just applying more pressure onto Hale. And another spiral takedown. Thea Hale, realizing strength ain't gonna matter, she's using her speed and momentum to take on Caster Black, as she has just done with that amazing neck breaker. She's going for the pin. 1, 2, and Amy Zero saves the match. The Wolfpack remain tag team champions thus far. Thea Hale with a submission hold. Caster Black in the middle of the ring. He's in a lot of trouble. And once again, that size and power in Caster Black's favor as he's able to break out of the hold. But Thea Hale with a counter onto Caster Black, now tagging in Duke Hudson. Now the challenger going for a forward slam, a forward power slam onto Caster Black. Duke Hudson with the pin, with the tag team titles. 1, 2, and a kick of a Caster Black. Chase University just a split second away from becoming the new mixed gender tag team champions. He throws Caster Black into the corner, and here comes the tag to Thea Hale. An amazing teamwork by Chase University. And there's a reverse pile driver by Caster Black going for the pin. 1, 2, Thea Hale with a kick out. Surprisingly, that reverse pile driver was devastating. Her head spiking into the ring there. And just look at Caster Black basically manhandling Thea Hale right now. And now he makes the tag to his partner, Amy Zero. There's a kick to the midsection. Thea Hale leaning against the ropes. Amy Zero smells blood in the water. She's homing in. And Duke Hudson with the tag. Now the legal man. He was about to knock Amy Zero off the ropes. Amy Zero desperately getting out of the way. But now it seems Duke Hudson having the advantage. Bring Amy Zero to the top rope. Leg scissors off the top turnbuckle by Duke Hudson. The crowd going absolutely wild right here. Duke Hudson destroying Amy Zero. Amy Zero trying to get that tag, but Duke Hudson intercepts. You see Castor Black trying to reach out for her. And there's reverse DDT. This could be a 1, 2, and Castor Black with the save. Duke Hudson going for the Razor's Edge onto Amy Zero. 1, 2, and Amy Zero getting the shoulder rub. This tag team title match continues. Duke Hudson now with the tag onto Thea Hale. Amy Zero rolling out of the ring to get a breather, if only for a moment. An amazing reversal by Thea Hale as these two women fight in front of our announcer's desk here at ringside. The referee beginning the count out. We're more than halfway through the ring out. The tag team championship cannot change hands from a ring out. Amy Zero, being the honorable competitor she is, decides that she wants to win this by pinfall, bring Thea Hale into the ring. An immediate kick out. Amy Zero probably would have done better to try and keep the fight outside and retain the titles from a ring out. Now she makes the tag to Castor Black. Castor Black with a snap suplex onto Thea Hale. And she's just taking so much punishment in the hands of the Wolfpack. She desperately needs to tag in Duke Hudson, because as it's going right now, the Wolfpack could be getting the win. Speaking of, 1, 2. Thea Hale barely getting the shoulder up on that one. There's a right hand by Castor Black. And here comes a forward power slam. He makes the tag to Amy Zero, leaving her with the honors of finishing this match off, of successfully defending the tag team titles. As a German suplex by Amy Zero. Thea Hale desperately trying to get to her feet, barely able to lift herself up on the ropes, and here goes Amy Zero from across the ring. And she goes for the pin to retain the titles. 1, 2, and again Thea Hale somehow getting the shoulder up. Somehow able to kick out despite the punishment being given to her in the hands of the Wolfpack. And it's Amy Zero again with a huge slam. You can see she's losing her patience here. She's now tagging in the big guns. Here comes Castor Black in the ring. He goes for elbow drop. Thea Hale rolling out of the way. Castor Black following up though. DDT. And here comes the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. The Wolfpack retain the Intergender Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, and still Mixed Tag Team Champions, Amy Zero, and the King, Castor Black, the Wolfpack.
Amazing title defense by the Wolfpack as they continue to dominate the Intergender Tag Team division here in GTW as our Mixed Gender Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, anyone watching on Twitch, don't forget to leave a follow if you enjoy watching these shows live. We also got GTW content all over YouTube, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.